I'm Anil Kumar, and as per the request of my students, here is solution of question number 5, page 452 on arithmetic series. Now, as a practice, what we are doing is that in every video, we're just writing the formulas right on the top. And from the students, it is expected to remember them. Once you watch them a couple of times, you'll kind of remember them, right? Now here is the formula for the nth term, which is a, the first term, plus n minus 1 times d, where n is set of natural numbers. And sum of n terms is average of first and last term times number of terms, which we could also write in this fashion, where first term is written as a and tn is written with this formula. When you combine, you get 2a plus n minus 1 times d times n over 2, right? So that is how you should see these formulas, right? Now, here is the question number 5 from page 452. It says calculate T12 and S12 for the following series. So that means the 12th term and partial sum of the sequence, first 12 terms sum. That is the meaning of S of 12. Now let's look into the sequence as such. It is p plus 2p plus 2q plus 3p plus 4q plus 4p plus 6q and so on. Now, whenever you want to write a general term, it's good to write each with their position. This is position 1, position 2, 3 and 4. Once you know the position, it is easier to write general formula, right? So let us write the term, general term Tn. As you can see from here, in the first term we have 1p, second term 2p, 3p. That means generally we have n times p, where n is set of natural numbers, right? Now, in the first term there is no q, but in the second term there is 2q, third term there is 4q. You get the point. So the number of q's are, if I see it, here there is no q. So somehow we have to have a formula so that we have even number of q's. So 4th term 6q. 4 times 2 is 8, take away 2q. 3 times 2 is 6, take away 2q. So that kind of gives you hint, right? So it is twice the term number minus 2q, right? So as far as the q's are concerned, so it is twice the number, which will give you, for example, here, third term 2 times n is 6, right? But it is minus 2. You have to take away 2, and then that is the coefficient of q, correct? So that is how you get general term for q. So that becomes your general term where n belongs to set of natural numbers, right? Now if I write n as 1, then 2 minus 2 is 0, so it works perfectly fine. So using this formula, we can write what T12 is. So T12 should be equal to, we'll replace n with 12. So we get 12p plus 2 times 12. So let me write 2 times 12 first, right? Minus 2 times q. So it should be 12p plus 24 minus 2 is 22. So 22q. So that is your 12th term, right? So we got the first part, that is calculating the 12th term. Now let us calculate the sum of first 12 terms, right? So that is to say, let's calculate what S of 12 is. Now you have an option. When you know the first and the last term, this formula is the best formula to use, right? Number of terms is known. Here in this case, what is known to us? We know n is equals to 12. We know the first term t1, which is just p, and we also know t12, which is 12p plus 22q. And therefore we can use the formula which is equal to n times sum of first and the last term t1 plus t12 divided by 2, right? I call it like average times the number of terms. Number of terms is 12, so 12 times t1 is p for us, we'll write p, plus t12 is 12, I forgot to write p here, 12p plus 22q, right? Divided by, let me write, divided by 2, right? So now we can simplify this. So it becomes 6 times p plus 12p is 13p plus 22q, right? So you can now open the bracket. 6 times 3 is 18, 1, 78p, plus 6 times 2 is 12, 1, 13q. So that becomes sum of 12 terms. I hope you understand and appreciate it. So for this particular example, we found that our formula, which is average of first and last value times the number of terms, helps to find the sum. So you can appreciate now with the examples we have done that sometimes the first formula works better, sometimes the other. So you have to make that choice whenever you're solving a question. I hope it helps. Thank you and all the best.